we're trying to bring awareness to the apathy of abortion. It's double that of heart disease. It's the #1 killer in America.
The killer of a human life?
Yeah.
Of a human being. And what happens when once that child is born to a mother that can't afford it and does not want it?
Well, like us, we'll adopt them, you know?
The adoption is really easy, isn't it? It's very inexpensive. It's a very easy process.
Foster care is free. The government will even pay you to do foster care.
Are you
We have 2 foster
Are you
kids.
aware what happens in foster homes?
We have 2 foster kids ourselves.
She was
Okay.
adopted from Russia. If she was aborted, she would have never been here. She would have never had the life
I
that she
hope
had.
that you never have anyone close to you that is in a situation where their life depends on an abortion, where they're in a position where they have a child that they do not want
What
and they are
about the
forced
baby?
to have it.
The baby doesn't have a chance at life?
So you also oppose capital punishment?
Well,
Oh,
we
you
oppose.
don't? Then we're done.
Why didn't you listen to my answer? We oppose all murder. You don't want to listen because you don't want to see the truth. That's the truth. We oppose all murder.
Why can't you let a woman make her own choice about her family?
Well, it's easy. It's because you have value. Just like the body inside your body has value. It's created in the image of God. It has its own DNA. It's valuable. Somebody should speak up for this baby that, you know, and if men treated women how they should, women wouldn't want to have abortions. They would be cherished and loved, you know? So I'm not blaming this on women. I'm blaming this on men, all right? Men need to stand up and support. And they should, you know, if a woman does get pregnant, they should support them.
I'm a school teacher, and I had a 15-year-old girl just give birth to a baby last year that was the product of a rape. It's ruined her entire life. It has ruined her life.
I know, I bet you, I know a lot of women who have gotten raped and have had babies because of the work I do, okay? And they love their children. Their children, they say, is actually the healing part, the good part of this, all right? The children actually grow up and love them and cherish them.
I understand your opinions, and I can accept that. What I have a problem with is that you are fighting to take away the right from a woman to choose.
To choose to do what?
Not everyone has
to choose to do what?
Values.
To choose to do what?
To choose to have her own family or not.
No, to choose to kill her child or not.
It's not a child.
It is. It has its own DNA. It has a heartbeat. It has fingers.
Have you bothered to research any of the science?
Yes.
Have you spoken to any
It has its own DNA. It has its own DNA
doctors?
right from conception.
Not at all. Not in any way.
You can see its eyes.
What about
you can see its mouth?
Yeah.
Its head. Its spine.
Like I
When
said,
does it
I
become a
hope that
child
you
to
are
you?
Never in the situation where
My mom had me at 16. My mom had me at 16.
My mom had me at 17, and I'm standing here.
I hope that you're not raped. I hope that you're never in a situation where you have to have a child.
Why would rape?
I hope that you never die during childbirth.
Why do you hate this so much?
This is personally offensive to me.
Okay.
As a woman, if I'm in a situation where I have an unwanted pregnancy and I do not want to raise, nor can I afford to raise that child,
I'll do it for you.
I should not have to.
I'll do it for you. Yes.
You're living in a dream world.
No, I'm not.
We are
I'm physically
in a
doing
country
it.
That does not
I'm
help
doing
care.
it.
No.
I'm doing it. Okay? I do it. But are you a Christian?
Absolutely not, because of things like this.
Because we're trying to save babies from mothers who want to kill them? Because we'll pay the cost? School teacher. She opposes everything we do.
Planned Parenthood was established to eradicate people that they thought were not good enough.
That's not true.
It's absolutely true.
Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Sanger, you go back and look at it. It's completely legal.
They wanted to get rid of black people. They would
They
actually
made it
fund
so that
black
we
people's.
were comfortable with it. That we thought it was a pretty good deal, you know. And it's completely ridiculously screwed the whole black issue.
It used to be legal to kill black people, to rape them, to molest the kids. It was completely legal to do it. The abolitionists stood up and said, no, they're created in the image of God. Nobody should be killed. You shouldn't be killed. You have value. You are like so important. And so is your child. You know, it has its own DNA. It's created in the image of God.
From the time you were that blob of cells in your mom's womb.
Now, you're still a blob of cells.
Yeah.
You know, a fetus, your fetus is just, the fetus means little one, okay, small one. All right, so a fetus is just, that's what it means. It's Latin. Go look it up. All right, so a fetus, a newborn,
Here's for the record for your film that
an
you really
infant,
should be doing.
a toddler.
Does that make it
The
okay?
cool thing is that Jesus
Just because it's your choice,
allows,
does that make it okay?
He fills in the gap. He gives us the grace and mercy to save all of us, you know. And no matter what happens, it's all for his glory. So
Yeah.
God loves us.
And we don't expect you to understand the way we understand. I don't expect that. But what I can tell you is that God really does love you, and you really do have value. And anything that you have done in the past can be forgiven. You know, you're not trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to talk to you. You know.
You do get a choice.
I don't think you don't need to shame women. You do not.
I'm not shaming anybody. How is that shaming a woman?
Of your apathy. You're not shaming the woman?
Is that a woman? Is it a woman?
Then who is that message for?
It's a baby that got murdered. It's for people that
Who
are
are you
allowing
telling
this.
to repent? This,
Everyone.
The fetus? No,
Everybody.
the woman.
No,
the
everybody
No.
that is allowing this.
I already discussed to you, I already told you that if men treated women godly and rightly, there wouldn't be all these abortions. All right? I didn't come in and say anything about women.
Men can stop this just as much as women can. We're not just targeting women, we're targeting everyone.
Then why
that
don't
is
you
okay
hand out
with this.
condoms and birth control instead of these holding?
Because I'm not
these
going to
hideous
contribute to
posters?
sin.
Okay, nobody should have sex. We live in a perfect world where nobody is going to have premarital sex, and they will not have sex and have a baby until they have the financial means and stability to raise one.
Well, if you have a baby, you shouldn't kill it.
That is great.
You shouldn't kill it.
Head out.
All right, man. Have a
You
good one.
guys. Love
Hey,
you.
thanks, man. Pray for us. Pray for us, okay?
I have no opinion here. Can I hug you?
You have no opinion?
God bless you.
Oh.
Congratulations.